Welcome you all from HLT of Tech channel, and today we will continue our video regarding the installation of SharePoint 2019 Enterprise version. We have already covered these two parts. If you haven't done these parts, please I recommend you to go to my channel and watch these videos before proceeding to part 3. In part 3, in this video we are going to create SharePoint application server with self feature. So let's start. Here is my server. That's a new server that is already joined with the domain. Let me show you. That is ns lookup command, and that is the IP of my server, and it is recognized as app sp19 dot. This is my domain. Okay, so first of all, what we have to do, we have to install the features in this thing. For this purpose, what I'm going to do, I'm going to select it and I'm going to paste it in PowerShell, which is run as administrator. Here I'm going to select this. Here I'm going to tell you that I have already uploaded this Windows operating system file. From here it will going to install this prerequisite. So that's why I'm going to give it the source, that is the source oblique ssx. So this complete command is on the notepad. I will upload the link to download this and install it as a ready-made. So let's start the installation of the Windows features. Installation has been completed. The success is true and restart required is no, but I always as a general practice restart the server. So let's restart the server. I will be right back after restarting. Okay friends, the server is rebooted successfully after the installation of Windows features that were required. Now what we are going to do, as a second step, we are going to install the prerequisite offline installer files. So let me explain you this prerequisite. Here we are going to execute the function, that is t prerequisite installer.exe. Let me show you. Sorry, it's F drive in which my SharePoint installation drive is attached. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this path as F. In F, it is going to start the process, that is prerequisite installer.exe. So this is the prerequisite installer.exe file. I'm going to start the process, and I'm going to give the path argument list. In argument list, I'm going to give the path, that is this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to create this folder in C drive. Uh, this is my server, and this server I'm going to create a new folder. I'm going to name it this. Again, I'm going to do, I'm going to create one more subfolder here, that is this. And in this folder, what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy all these files here. Okay, so the files have been copied successfully. So let's start this process. There's no need to worry. I will upload the link of this file in my video. I'm going to Windows PowerShell, run as an administrator, and here I'm going to start the process. This will start the offline installation of prerequisite files of SharePoint. Let me again remind you, I'm working on an on-premise environment that is not connected to the internet. So all the prerequisite files, that are these, I have already downloaded them, and I'm going to run them through a script in a offline mode. Okay, so let's click next, accept, and this will install all the prerequisites. Guys, it will take some time. I will be right back after the installation finishes. Okay friends, now we have completed the prerequisite installation, and now we are going to install the SharePoint 2019. Here we are going to click yes. Okay, after entering the product key, the installation will start, and it will take some time. After installation of license key, it is going to start for the that's it's installing. I'm going to give it an alternate drive, that is E. I'm going to Okay friends, after installing the license key, I'm going to give it the alternate path for the installation of setup files. Make sure if you are using this server as a search server as well, so your drive on which the installation is going to be copied, it must be a large drive so that the search index files can be uh, copied easily. You can see the details here. Okay, I'm going to install now. The installation of SharePoint has started. It will take some time. After that, we will continue our video. Okay friends, the installation of SharePoint has been completed, and it has requested a reboot. After reboot, the installation has continued with the configuration visit. So here we will click next. uh, right now we are going to create a new server form. So when you are connecting additional server to an existing server form, you select this option. We are creating a new server form. Okay, database server. uh, the database server in my domain is name is db, and the credentials through which I am going to connect is sp uh, I think sp 19 sql. This is my domain, and I'm going to add the password here. Let me double verify it. This is my domain controller. In I'm going to for I'm looking for Active Directory users and computers, and here I'm going for users, properties, account sp19 sq. Okay, fine. So this was my user that is used to connect to the database server sp19 sq. Going to click next. This is very important step. Here you are going to enter the passphrase, which you must remember in order to add new server to the farm, or remove any server from the farm. Okay, in this step we are going to create a uh, application with search. Okay, these are all the roles. You can also, for a very small environment, that is development environment, you can configure a single server farm, or you can specify separate roles of application with search and front end with distributed cache. Or in a very large organization with many number of users, you can configure separate servers. For each role you have to create a new server, but right now I'm going to create a server with the application with search, and for WFE server, web front end servers, all the steps will be same which I have followed in this video, uh, and the only selection you will do is front end with distributed caching. Right now we are going for application with search. I'm leaving it as default. The browse is the recommended to use with the the browse requires special configuration by will work with any application. I'm going to select NTLM. Depending on your network configuration, you can select browse or NTLM. Okay, this is the summary. After that, I'm going to click next so that the installation will start and it will perform 10 steps. Right now it's performing the 3 out of 10. So let's wait for the installation. I will be right back. Okay friends, the installation has successfully finished along with the configuration. Here you can see that this is the URL to access the central admin. So I'm going to copy it, and the role I have installed is local server role is application with search. I told you about these roles during this video, what are they meant for and what are their purposes. So I'm going to finish it, and after finishing you are seeing that the central admin is being browsed. First time it takes some time. You can also go in server and you can click it here. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add sp19 admin is my user, and I'm going to give it the password. First time it takes some time for the central admin to load. Okay, this is a simple setting. I have to edit. So congratulations, the central administration of SharePoint server has started. I'm going to cancel it as I'm going to configure the complete environment myself. So this is the central admin. The SharePoint application server is configured successfully, and continue. I request you to continue watching my videos, as in next videos we are going to create the web applications and site collections. I will demonstrate you all of these steps to configure the web application, to create new site collection, to manage service application, and many more in my upcoming videos. I thank you all.